Hey guys, Dark Matter again, doing a video finally of the Korbanth Crossguard 2.0. Finally finished. I know they've been out for a while. It's fine, whatever. Yeah, it did take a while just to get all the parts and get the commissions off the bench to be able to finish this, but it is done. Does have the KR Sabers accuracy kit, so it's accurate belt clip, which I weathered, accurate screws. The wire and wire holders are the accurate ones. The 3D printed part, I didn't get these printed in steel. I know you can. The insert pieces is a mixture of, like, these two are Korbanth, but this one is the Goth 3 Designs little vent. I just liked it better. Just kind of mixed and matched. This one down here, this little insert, is also the Goth 3 Designs inside there, with a little bit of painted details because it's me, and that's how I do. I did some dry brushing and stuff on the hilt. I did get it, the black powder coated one, so I had most of this paint already. However, I did completely repaint the quillions, those side quillions there, just because I'm not a professional airbrush guy, but I think mine looks better than the way it came. Just my opinion. If you ever do want to do that, use these Vallejo colors: orange fire, dark blue, and red for airbrush. Great stuff. I'm using the Proplicator printed side blades here, 7/8. So if you want to use those, you're going to have to use a Dremel and open these up from 3/4 to 7/8, which is a huge pain in the butt. I've never had to use a Dremel as much as I have on this. So if you want to install this thing with the Proffie and all that kind of good stuff, make friends with your Dremel, because you're going to need it. The main switch I actually did install, but it's not wired to anything because I decided this is really hard to do with the side blades. I normally store it with these attached, so I just didn't bother to take them off. I'm using these two as the main and the auxiliary, using, where did they go? Graflex clamp switches. Probably all familiar with those. Had a bunch of extras, so I had to open these up with the Dremel, make wire channels that come down to it anyway. So, but they end up working great, and these are the original Korbanth buttons, just painted. They were originally in red or something, which is terrible. But it ends up being very nice setup. It's identical to my Phoenix props, the lightsaber. Proffieboard. That smooth swing is amazing. I'm not going to open up the chassis and all that. It's a super huge pain in the butt. Although the wire holders are all glued down except this one, so you can pop it out and unscrew all this nonsense and take this off and get to the board if you need to. It is running good old Proffieboard. This is a dead Proffieboard. It's very sad. But yeah, it sits up in there about there. I've just got a normal 2-watt bass speaker. It sits just behind, might even be able to see it back there, just behind this 3D printed part there. 7/8, open those up to 7/8, 1-inch main blade, and all the magnetic little hatch. I did keep it. It's a padawan chassis, so there's no like crystals and fancy stuff like that. I did keep it functional. However, I cut these pieces off the inner core. If you have one of these, there's like an inner core piece and then this outer main piece. So I dremeled these off and JB welded it to this, so it has these sort of registration bumps and notches and some extra magnets, so when this is all the way on, it's more secure than it was before, without having to have it like permanent or whatever. 21700 battery. I got this idea from FET263, by the way, on the forums. he did something very similar, so right on, man. And how the FET 263 fit 221-700s in this thing, no idea. You're the man, because there's no room left in this thing. But I don't need mine to be removable. I don't troop or cosplay as Kylo or anything, so the battery's not removable. I mean, it will come out. It's got a long wire that goes up and then back, but I don't need to take it out. It has a charge port inside. So I think what I'll do, if I can do it without knocking over everything in my workshop, let's put a main blade in and turn the slide off. And I'm actually going to take the camera out and use a reflection, ironically, off a Kylo Ren poster, because I know how bad the camera washes these things out. So come with me to here. There it is. Oh, that's kind of cool. So it looks really good in person in the reflection, which is hard to see through the actual poster. Oh. Cabinet full of other Sabers and vintage cameras. Off topic, but still cool. So
always remember, your focus determines your reality.
Green fire, gotta have it somewhere. Proffieboard is amazing, all the effects that it can do.
The Dark Lord Sorrow.
That's a big one. The fire effect is amazing. Rainbow fire, because why not?
This is the weapon of a Jedi Knight.
Purple fire, because fire effects look really cool on this saber, so why not?
Luke Skywalker.
Probably green fire, I'm guessing. Oh, blue, that's right. It's been a while since I configured this. But you can get a better sense of what it looks like from the reflection than me actually washing the camera out.
Always remember, smooth Jedi.
Battery level. It's down about halfway, actually.
Kylo Ren.
Back to Kylo. It's a great effect. It's a good saber. The quality isn't as good as a Phoenix, but, you know, if you get it installed with the right stuff, you know, it's well worth the money, definitely. Very cool. And thanks for watching.